Hey guys, it is Andre and today I'm going to do a plan with me video. I was highly requested this on my last Planner 101 video, which I will link down below. And you guys said that you wanted like a 30-minute long plus video, so that's what I'm here to do for you guys today. Again, I apologize for my nails. One of these days I will remember to paint them. So I went ahead and I did a little preliminary planning. Otherwise it would have took me forever because it took me about a half an hour to get all of this done. I just went in and I put in my little header covers. So like this one says Etsy on the top, and then I have a bunch of the todays, the to-dos, and the little things area, which if you want to see a little bit more about those, I do go over those in my last video, which I will link down below. I also went ahead and put in some of my heart checklists and some of my like to clean, to do, to buy, to goes little bits in here. So I added those in. I changed this up a little bit from last week. This is what last week it ended up looking like. You could pause it and take a better look at it, or you could check out my planner Instagram for more close-ups and things like that. But I like the way that it turned out, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit this week because we have a lot going on. My mom is coming this weekend, or she says she's going to, so that's what we are planning on over here. So, I am going to just show you guys how I plan, which is pretty much just adding stickers and things like this to this. I do want to show you guys my sticker book, which if you guys saw my last video, you guys saw these sticker organizers, and I told you guys that that is my like smaller sticker stash. This is another part of my sticker stash, and I'm just going to show you guys this really quick. This has all of my other stickers in it, but this is just another way that you can organize stickers. This is just a regular binder. And these are dividers with pockets, and I just organize these in my own categories. We can organize them anyway. Some people use page protectors, but I prefer the dividers because they are a little bit thicker. So this is my like external sticker stash. I have one more way that I store some of my stickers, but this is where the bulk of them are at that are store-bought. I'm going to zoom you back in. So I'm going to try and go over this quickly as possible while still being as in-depth as possible, and I'm not going to edit this that much just because it is a longer video and the last one took forever to edit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the left and work my way over. So we're just going to bring you on in. So over here we have this blank area. Usually this blank area consists of let's find it, a weekly list section, which I just don't use. I don't have a list of things that I need to finish in the week. So I went ahead and I picked out of my big sticker book this Pebbles set. I'm not sure if these are from the same set or not, but they are both from the same brand. And I just picked out these stickers, and I'm just going to cover up this section. It's just something to decorate it, something to give it a little pizzazz. So I'm just placing some stickers that will fit just over top of the section, just to give it a little something. So I put that one on there, and then I'm trying to find one that'll fit perfectly. Maybe this little flower here. You could totally use the notes section. Just for me, it doesn't really do much for me. Little flower there, and then do I have anything little? This one has some leaves on it, so I'm just going to take a leaf and put the leaf just kind of a little bit in the notes section. Just to kind of decorate it a little bit, kind of gives it a little character without going overboard. Then we go down to the note section. I'm also going to take a sticker from here. Usually I put some of my Etsy stickers in here, but I really like these little mason jars. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the mason jar in here that says hello. And then I'm also going to just take one of these apples just because it's really simple and easy, and put that in the notes as well. So I got these at Hobby Lobby on sale. You can find them. It's the Pebbles brand. I feel like it's, yeah, just PebblesInc.com if you want to check them out. So put those in there just to, like I said, decorate it up a little bit. Then we're going to move on to Monday, and I'm going to try and do these as in order as possible. You guys know on my Etsy area I usually put dots, which is what I do. So I'm going to go into my Etsy container, and I'm going to go to the Reset Girls section of my Etsy planner, and I'm just going to pick out what dots I want for this week. This week I'm going for a little bit more of a fun look, so I'm going to pick out these really bright fun dots. I do have a discount code down below if you guys want to get anything from the Reset Girl. It's for her Etsy shop. It's Scribble20. I will list that down below if I forget to. Again, as always, yell at me and remind me to do it. So I'm just going to put these little bullets in here, and these I put bullet points of things that I need to remember for Etsy. These I do not fill in in the beginning of the week. I usually fill these out as I go. So I'm just going to put those 3 in there, and then I'm going to move on. So the one thing that I needed to remember for Etsy is I wanted to pre-announce my vacation, which I'm going to pre-announce on Instagram. And my vacation is because we are moving, so I'm going to be announcing it. I have it on my Instagram already. I am going to be on vacation from 2/11 to 2/19. So I want to make sure that I announce that. Though it is already on my Instagram, I just want to make it prominent on my Instagram and my shop and everything like that, so everyone knows and is planning accordingly for that. So I'm going to try and get out all the March things and everything before that, but I'm going to be on vacation for those days. So I go ahead and take away this sticky note. And then for the to clean section, I know that the places I usually clean are the vanity, the bedroom, and by clean I mean straighten up. Nick does more of like the heavy duty cleaning. And then the office. That is tomorrow, so those are things I could fill out that already. So then in the today section, I want to make sure I cancel my insurance because I sold my car. And then I also want to make sure I go to the post office and enjoy the snow. Then on the bottom here is the evening section, which I'm going to use this as a giant today section because I realized in past weeks I did use the to-do lists, but I didn't use them as much. So I do have those little mini to-do lists, but I don't really want to use those. Not every day. I do have them on Tuesday and Wednesday because those are the days that I kind of have a little bit of downtime. So I'm going to go ahead and put a sticker in to cover up the evening, so it's just like a gigantic section. So let me see what I got. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some white out because I don't have a sticker that I want to put here, and I'm just going to white this out. I really honestly hate white out. I don't know if anyone has a better solution for this. Maybe just printing out white little tabs to cover these. Actually, it's funny because I did a bunch of these off camera and they didn't turn out quite as well. Right there, I whited it out. But then I go figure, I put it on camera and it works perfectly. So I'm going to go into my washi stash, which is all from Planner Kate, and I'm going to pick out a piece of washi to put over it. So it's a little bit of a decorative element. Let's see. I have so many, it's ridiculous. It's always really hard to pick out one that I want to use. Let's see. Let's do... There's too many to choose from. Let's do this one because this one kind of matches. This is one of her newer releases, I believe. You guys could check out Planner Kate. I'll link all of the shops that I use down below, and if I have any discount codes, I will link them below as well. So I'm just going to put this piece of tape over top of where I whited out. It's not centered. Well, we're going to leave it. So I just put that over top of it just to decorate it up a little bit. And then I'm just going to go in with a sticker from the Alex Studios. And this is from one of the sampler packs, which I told you guys I love her sampler packs. And I'm just going to take this little reindeer guy and stick him on here. Again, just as a decorative element. But I mean, look at that. So cute. Who wouldn't love that? Then I'm also going to go ahead and put in this little envelope because I do have to go to the post office, so that'll kind of go along with my post office theme. And then just for a little bit more of decoration, I'm going to find a snowflake. So we have my little snowflake because it's supposed to snow tomorrow, a reindeer, and a little envelope. So these are from the Alex Studio, and this is from one Orange Snowflake. It's starting to get real hot in here real fast. So now I did that, and then I'm just going to leave this open because I always think of something to put in here. And then I need to put in my filming schedule. So with my filming schedule, I did make up my own little stickers to put in here. So this is what these look like. They're really bright this month. I'm going to try and make them a little bit darker next month so you guys can see them better. But I do have this little like film slate. It's really hard to see, but I'm just going to take up this, which is the planner subscription. I actually already have this on my channel if you guys want to check it out. I posted it actually on Sunday, not on Monday. I'm just going to put it in for on Monday just to have it in there, and that would be the Planned Chaos. And if you guys want to check that out, it's my last video, but I'm just going to put it in here because I was going to put it up on Monday, but I got really ahead of myself and put it up on Sunday, so that's just in there. So then also down here, this is my little things area, and in here I put in just little reminders of things that are coming in the mail, which would be Amazon. I could always guess it's going to be Amazon. And then I also put up things that I want to post on my Instagram for my YouTube, which I want to post something related to planned chaos. And then I also want to post on my planner Instagram, which is Scribble Prints Co, about my vacation. So pre-announce. And I apologize for my nails again because I feel like I need to apologize it for 100 times because they're like really gross right now. But so this is already a 10-minute video. My camera stopped recording. So I'm just going to move on to the next day. So next day, same thing. I'm going to put the little dots on the top, which I have out still from the Reset Girl. I'm just going to use some different colors. Usually I use the same colors each day, but this week I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit just to kind of mix things up because there is enough for me to do it that way. So I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to put in my Etsy stuff for that day. I'm just going to actually finish up the week like this. Again, I love these little dot stickers. They come in so many different color schemes, which I really like. So if you want to do the color schemes, which come with 6 different stickers, you can. Or if you want to pick out the colors that you do, you can pick out the individual colors, which she has most of the individual colors. So I'm just going to put in those 2 days just so that they're in there. And then the to do and to clean I'm going to leave open like I said before. And then the today, I don't really have anything to do that day, but I do have 2 things that I want to make sure that are in there. And that would be Pretty Little Liars and my New York City haul. I'm actually going to be putting up a video 5 days this week because I have so many videos pre-filmed that it's going to get ridiculous if I don't put up the videos in a little bit of a bulk. So I'm going to put up my NYC haul, which is going to be a good one. Actually, I think it'll already be up once this video goes up. And then also Pretty Little Liars is going to be on Tuesday, which if you like Pretty Little Liars, woo woo, so do I. And then, like I said before, I leave my to-do section open so that I can fill that out as I go. And also the little things area, I leave that open as well. Then we move on to Wednesday. We already have our little dots from the Reset Girl, my to clean today, and then my little heart checklist, which you could just get the Plum Planner checklists and trim them down if you want them shorter. That's just a little hack. I just went in and cut them shorter, which it's easy for me to do, but it's like for me to do. It's hard for me to do for everyone. So anyways, then if we go on to here, what I want to do the same thing I did again with the washi tape. So I'm going to go in and take my little white out, and I'm going to do this again. Go figure, it's going to be pretty much perfect because I'm on film and not doing this regularly. Oh, see, there it messed up. That's okay. So I'm just going to put another piece of tape over. I'm just going to use the same washi tape for the whole entire week just because it's easy. The only thing about doing this way with the washi tape is if I decide to pick up the washi tape, it brings up the whole entire thing of whiteout. So I'm going to have to think of a better way to do this. Maybe I'll print out, well, I won't have to print them out. I'll cut out little white strips to go over top of it. Who knows? And then I'm just going to put in a little sticker, something decorative. Let's see what we have. I have some stickers. These are actually new. These, I'm not sure how to say the name. I feel like I should know how to say it. I think it's papered love. I don't know why. I was writing this the other day and I couldn't think of how to say it, but I bought some stickers from her and then she sent me a bunch of other stickers just to try out. These are freebies. These are the ones I actually bought. These are super cute, but I wanted to show you guys these because I love anything donut or cookie related. Oh, she sent me these ones too. So I was obviously all over these. It's Annie. I will leave her link down below. I sent her stickers a long time ago. Her Instagram is awesome. So I'm going to use these stickers to just kind of spruce this up a little bit. I'm going to use, let's use this one. It is a little cookie with hearts on top of it. These are matte stickers. So we're just going to put that here. And then I'm feeling a little weird. So let's find another sticker to put here. We'll take another one from here just to like kind of pull together everything. So I'm just going to let's actually do this flower. So take the flower from the sheet. And then I'm just going to pick this up and put this in here. I used to decorate my planners like really hardcore and then I stopped doing it. But now I kind of miss it. I miss being creative. And then whenever we go down here to add in my video that I'm going to be putting up this day, I'm going to be putting up the Plan Me video that you're currently watching right now. So I'm putting in Plan With Me Let me know how you guys like this too, just so that I know for the future if this is the way that you guys want to go, or you guys want something shorter, because I have a feeling this is going to be extremely long. And then I'm just going to put this little bird in here, because I don't think I have a ton of things that I'm going to do that with day, but I do want it to look a little bit decorative. I think this is going to, like, in all honesty, I think this is going to be a little bit crowded for me. But, I mean, we could try it out and see how it goes. Then I'm moving up here, which, let me move these over. This is where it starts to get a little bit busier, and I'll be able to add some more stickers. And like I said before, I do post pictures of these later on my Instagram, which I will leave linked down below. So if you want to see how everything looks once I've planned out the whole week, I can show you guys on my Instagram, and you can see how it looks when it's all filled out, because I feel like that's when it really comes together, is whenever you start seeing the end result of the planner. But before that, you really can't, you know, see where the planner is going, because especially if you don't plan out every task. I know some people, you can plan out the tasks for the whole entire week, but my week changes pretty fast. Things come up, things need to be done, and that's how I do them. So I'm putting those in, and then I'm also going to go ahead and skip Saturday, because I know for sure Saturday I will not be doing any Etsy work because my mother is supposed to be coming. So hopefully I won't have to do anything Etsy related. I might do a couple things in the morning and in the night before we go do activities, but I plan on just catching up Sunday after she leaves, even though Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday. But I will live, surprisingly, with not watching the Super Bowl. So there is some dots for that, because obviously things need to get done. And that's how many dots I use from this sheet for the whole week, and there's still obviously tons more. I think that these are a great deal, and again, that these are from the Reset Girl, which I have a ton of dots from. I have gray ones, I have these color schemed ones, I have a lot of different solid ones. I would just check them out. They're awesome. So I'm going to go on to here, and the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in my sticker for what YouTube video is going to go up that day, and this is going to be a MAC haul, so I'm just going to put this in and put that on here. And if I didn't tell you before, the purple lines up perfectly with the purples of the Plum Planner for January, and for July I believe is the same color. No, September is the same color. But I decided to do the triadic colors, which if you take the color of purple that the Plum Planner is and go ahead and get the triadic colors for it, that's the color that you'll get, is the yellow and the orange. So I already have a to-do on here, and that is to buy a cake. I don't know that day for sure if my mom is coming, and it's my sister's like impromptu late birthday, so that would be buy a cake. And then I don't have anything in the today section, but like I said, these are the things that I will add in as I go. Right now I'm going to add in one of my stickers, a laundry basket, because we will do laundry that day, and I think that the laundry basket stickers are just so cute. So, and also because Nick has off Friday, he took off Friday, so actually we probably would do the laundry on Friday. Then this is where it kind of gets crazy. So the to-go section I can obviously already put in that I'm going to have to check my mom in at the hotel. So we're going to do a hotel, mall, and dinner. I think I spelled dinner wrong. It's in dinner with 2 N's. We're just going to put a spelling error. Spelling mistake. Okay, so then Nick is off, so I'm just going to write a little note. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that washi on here like I've been doing. Just because you guys are watching, it decides where, oh, see, it hates me. It literally hates me. And this is like Bic brand whiteout. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to try and fix it. It literally hates me. Like it hates me. Nope, it just all took it off. I can't win. I'm just going to add that in there. You could see the yellow through it a little bit, but if I put a sticker over top of it, it's really no big deal. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to grab a sticker, and I'm just going to stick that right on top of there. And then I'm going to take the pink ones. Actually, let's do green. Let's be a little bit different. So we added the pink and the green balloons, which I think is a cute little touch, and then I added the mall in there already, and then I'm just going to go ahead and add in that I want to put up my January favorites, which is the only video this week that I didn't like pre-film a week in advance. So I'm just going to add that in the bottom. And then I just want to make a note on here that Nick has off, so let's find a sticker that fully represents Nicholas. And then this porcupine is from the Alex Studio sampler sheet, the second one. I'm just going to add this in here and then write handwriting tips. So if you guys have any tips on how I can better my handwriting, that'd be super duper awesome. This video I think is running around 22 minutes now, which actually I don't feel is that bad. I feel like the part that takes the longest with filming these videos would be putting down all the preliminary stickers, but because I did that, I feel like it wasn't as bad. This day I am doing just a lot of like random stuff. I think I'm just going to put some stickers in here. So for the top, I think I'm going to put in, I'm going to put some whiteout in. I think I can get this whiteout to work. I think it's more of like an I hope I can. Oh, it hates me. It hates me so much. Okay. It's all smooth sailing until now. Come on, come on. It's seriously, I don't understand. Like, does somebody know if there's a better brand of whiteout? It literally is just wiping it off. I don't know. I feel like somebody should really like think about perfecting whiteout because it literally drives me up a wall. So I'm just going to take another little label. I really don't care at this point that I can see through it because it's just getting ridiculous. So I think I am going to just cut the little squares. I should have just paused the video and went and cut them because it's really going to bother me. So I'm just going to add that in there, and I'm going to put another piece of washi on top. I haven't found anything also. Oh no, my washi just dumped everywhere. I haven't found anything that I really love for writing on washi. I found a couple of things that work, but I don't love any of them. So I'm just taking another washi sheet from Planner Kate, and I'm going to do this. And if you request her sheets, you can have them requested to fit the plum planner size, which is what I use. And I'm just going to kind of cover up the purple area. So again, just adding a little distraction, and then I'm just going to kind of decorate this area. I do have some weekend banners, but I don't know where they would fit perfectly. Let's grab some of my favorite stickers, which are macaron stickers, because I mean, who doesn't like a good macaron? So we're going to just stick this up here. Perfect. And then we are going to the Da Vinci Center, which I don't really have anything science-y sticker-wise. Let's do a floppy disk because I feel like that is kind of computer science-y, and the Da Vinci Center, I don't know, it could kind of pass as computer science-y. So I'm just going to take a red one. These are from Orange Snowflake, and I'm just going to stick that here. And, pen-wise, I'm using a Stettler pen. This is a purple one. I'm pretty sure that's from the Naturals collection, which is super duper fabulous. It's all really dark colors, so they look black, but they're not. It's actually pretty close to the purple color. And then I am going to add in another sticker. We're going to do this cloud here, I think. I'm going to go ahead and put down some washi, which I'm going to use this gray washi, and this is also from Planner Kate all over this video. And then I'm just going to stick it over top of this, and then I'm going to stick the cloud over top of it. Using washi, I like to use it as a layering effect, so you can't really see it, you know, a ton, but it's just a little, like, a layering effect. You know, you can see it underneath, but it's not like something crazy. I'm going to go ahead and put some balloons in. So I'm just going to grab these ones. And because this weekend is supposed to be all about my sister's birthdays, so I'm going to go ahead and put in their names. And then I'm also going to put in a car sticker. This is also from the LillieHenry Try Me kit. I said last time I didn't really love the sizing of these stickers. I would prefer smaller stickers, but I am finding myself using these, so shame on me. And then also I'm going to put in this car sticker. But like I did before, I'm also going to take this gray sticker label thing, washi sticker, and I'm going to cover up this little area down here. I wish I had some crayon stickers. Ooh, I have something even better. Let me see. So I have that, and then I'm going to put the car sticker because we'll be doing a lot of driving this day. And then I'm also going to go ahead and take this, which is a pencil, which would be close to the crayon that I have. I'm not sure how we're doing this whole thing this weekend, but we're planning on going to the Crayola factory. And then I think I want to go in with a banner. We're just going to use the ones from this little kit that I have, the LillieHenry one still. And I'm going to put the banner, let's put it right under here just to add some color. And then I'm going to go in with a chevron banner, and these are from Orange Snowflake again. And I'm going to take, let's do the red one and stick this right here. Just kind of like to break it up, because I probably will use this section for something else besides going to do things. So I'm just going to add that in there. And I'm also going to just add a random sticker. Let's see. Let's add a donut sticker, which is also from LillieHenry. We'll do the one with rainbow sprinkles because it just kind of matches everything right here. So that's just kind of a little decoration to add to that. And I can remove this sticker. I'm not putting up any videos on Saturday, obviously. And then I can also add to Friday that I'm going to add my new releases. I might actually add them on Thursday this week. So if you do follow my planner sticker Instagram, you guys might notice that I might do them on Thursday, might do them on Saturday, just depending on how everything goes. And I'm not going to put any stickers for the Super Bowl because unfortunately I don't have any. Maybe we'll just add another one of these little stickers. I'll do the red one, the red flag on the top. And I'm going to add this down here just as a little note. The Super Bowl is nothing that, like, you know, affects my day, but I like to know when it's going to happen. Like go to any parties or anything. I just like to know when it's gonna happen. And I think that's all I need to put in there. I do usually put in on Wednesday down here on my Instagram for my sticker stuff. I do post my midweek spread, and then I put my end of week spread on the Sunday, and then also on Friday I do post the new releases. Also, we'll go over to Sunday, which Sunday is blocked out because it is February 1st, which I think is absolutely insane. So the first thing I need to add in here is a TV show, and Girls is on. And if you guys don't watch Girls, you cray-cray, but you definitely should. I actually forgot to put in one of my little stickers. So I forgot to put in one of my stickers for my to-do section, but we'll add that in here. So that's the Plum Planner size to-do stickers, the heart checklist. So I do have that I'm going to breakfast and Girls is on. So I'm going to go ahead and put Girls down here above the Super Bowl because let's be real, it's way more important to me. So Girls is on. That is on HBO. If you guys don't watch it, it is another show that you should definitely check out. It just started again. I think it's on its 3rd or 4th season. And then I'm also going out to breakfast. So I'm going to go ahead and from my little fruit section, I am going to pick out a sticker. Let's do an orange. And put that, I did have already a little today section. Let's actually, I wonder if this will remove easily. I had a really cute idea of what I wanted to do here, and I totally forgot. My stickers are by no means advertised as removable, though if you try hard enough, any sticker is removable. It's kind of just how gentle you are with the situation. It's better to not rip them up, rather to kind of, you know, coax them up. So what I'm going to do is I actually just released this past week a bunch of stickers that I kind of wanted to incorporate in this week's spread. I'm going to try and do that more often and show you guys what stickers I'm coming out with, what's new in the shop. So I came out with a bunch of these, which are a little heart checklist, but those are for the Erin Condren planner. But I did come out with a couple that you could use in your plum planner. I actually haven't tested these mason jar ones out, but these are like literally my favorite. And I'm just going to use one of these stickers. I'm going to actually use the coral one. These all match up with the Erin Condren planner. I went in and changed every single one of them, but first I am going to put a washi sticker down to cover up that afternoon area. I think these will fit pretty well. They are made to fit the Erin Condren planner, but most of the stickers will fit. Some of them need to be slightly trimmed, but I think that the way that I made this one size-wise, I formatted it to fit a Erin Condren planner, but it should fit pretty well in here. Let's see. Yeah, it actually fits pretty perfectly, actually. Okay, so I have that in there, and I'm just going to put this on the bottom, which is just a little orange sticker, and write breakfast. Well, it's Griddle 145, but I mix things up sometimes. And then I am going to put, I want to write something in here, but at the same time I don't. What shall I do? What shall I do? I'm going to see if I have anything cute in my little gold stickers. I do get a lot of questions about these, and I got them from Hobby Lobby, which is pretty awesome. So, let me see. I'm going to take this sticker. It actually says so much fun, which is my life, so much fun. I'm going to just stick that on here. I don't usually like the way that clear stickers look when you put them over other stickers, but I can deal this week. That's pretty much it. I usually at this point go in and add more stickers just kind of like as I want them. So that's what I will do right now. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit. So seriously, if you know a better whiteout, let me know. Alright, so I'm just going to go in and add a little iPhone in here because I made these iPhones this week and I'm seriously, well, they are smartphones. They're not iPhones, but you know what they are. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this in here. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with cute little like stickers. I really don't have a purpose for most of them, but I just really like, you know, stickers. So I'm just going to go in and add a bunch of stickers. I think the only new stickers I have in here are these ones. I kind of want to change this up a little bit week by week. I really want to do like plan with me videos because you guys highly requested this whole thing. But at the same time, I don't really want to do like 40-minute videos every single week. But I do kind of want to do planner videos because you guys seem to really enjoy them. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to plan with me videos every week? Because I could do it. I just think eventually you guys might get a little bit bored seeing me do the same thing every week. I could do like planner updates where I show you guys, you know, what's going on. And I show you guys like, you know, what stickers I got because I usually get some stickers every single week. So I can show you guys that. I was going to put some of these in here. Let me just put a little starburst. So I can show you guys what I got planner related and kind of go over my planner with you guys just so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing if that's something you're interested in. Like I said, I don't think plan with these maybe once a month because then I could kind of update the color scheme. It's really up to you guys. Whatever you guys want, I will do. You guys know I'm easy. I love these. I love these little banner stickers. I'm going to try and find a place to put one. I can find a place. So I love these. These are from the Alex Studio. They're very delicately cut. You have to be a little careful with them, but it does not stop me at all from like using them because they're adorable. I need more of them. Oh my god, they're so cute. I'm just going to add that in here. I don't know. I just love these banners. Let me show you guys a little bit more of a close-up of these. How cute are these? Ah! Okay, so I think that's about it. I just added a couple extra stickers. Maybe I'll add one of these donuts. Let me see where I put the other one at. I'll add this donut. Let's add it over here. I love donut stickers. I have like a donut sticker from literally every Etsy brand that is out there. I have a donut sticker for. Let me see if there's any more small ones of these. I like these little leaves. They're cute. Let me add another one of those. Okay, so I think I'm done. So this is kind of what my planner looks like overall. I wanted to find, oh yeah, I found a winter sticker already. So this is kind of what it looks like to begin the week, and then I fill it out as I go. Like I said last week, you guys saw before I filled it out, it kind of looks kind of boring, but then once I add everything in here, it looks a lot better. So I will obviously update you guys on what my planner looks like. Maybe next week, let me know if you guys want like a plan video, or you want like a planner updates video, or what you guys want, let me know. Otherwise, I will post pictures also on my Instagram in midweek and at the end of the week. So let me know what you guys want to see. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!